2K, sometimes I play 2K too. I feel like, man, I know I handle the ball better than this. I don't know. 2K got to do something about that. 2K, you got to fix my handles, man.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy ShadyMikeGaming, and welcome to another NBA 2K22 jump shot fix. Today we are working on Toronto Raptors superstar Pascal Siakam. Now, first and foremost, before we do get into the video, if you do like this type of content, be sure to hit that like button and also go ahead and subscribe to the channel with your notifications turned on. That way you don't miss any of our future content as we move forward here through the rest of the summer. We're going to be knocking out as many NBA players as we can. Next up, we're looking at LeBron. We're going to be looking at Dejounte Murray. I want to do Drew Holiday as well. So we got a lot coming up on the channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, guys, enjoy Pascal Siakam. This one was actually fairly easy. Oh, and shout out to everybody that came into the stream as well. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all of the help getting this jump shot knocked out. It was actually not that hard. Didn't take us that long. So hopefully you guys enjoy Pascal Siakam. All right, guys, so the first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to Pascal Siakam is his base. So number one thing about Pascal Siakam's base is when he starts to shoot, he is always going to have a wide base. He's got a wide base. He's got a moderate amount of space in between his two legs as he elevates. You'll notice it's a short hop. He doesn't elevate much, but he does keep a lot of space through those legs. Now, the only difference and the only variation to Pascal Siakam's base is, yes, he always starts with the wide base, but sometimes he's going to bring those legs together through the shot. That's the only type of variation you'll see. Pascal Siakam always starts with the wide base. Sometimes he'll bring those legs close together. Sometimes he won't. Now, guys, as we move over to Pascal Siakam's release, this was a very, I want to say textbook release. So let's talk about a couple of the specific details here. Pascal Siakam shoots with a high release, but it's really important to understand the location of the ball in this release. Yes, it is high, but it is not above his head. That is the number one thing. When he shoots, that ball is going to be pretty much level with his nose, I would say, but it is very high. So you notice it's a very high release, but it's not above his head, it's not behind his head, kind of like some of the 2K default releases. It's going to be kind of out in front a little bit. The only person I could really think of off the top of my head that kind of shot like this was also Kawhi Leonard. So that was, you know, a little bit kind of helped guide us as we were making this shot. One thing we'll take a look at as well is once Pascal Siakam does release that shot, there is no action, there's no motion on that offhand. Let me see if I can get a better angle. It is a flat release. There's no thumb flick on that offhand. That offhand is going to stay straight and maybe make a little bit of a casting motion forward with the shot, but not too much. And as you look at that release point, you notice, yes, it's high, but it's not going above his head. And the last thing we want to talk about is the hand placement on the ball, right? You've got the shooting arm, which is, you know, pretty textbook. And then you've got that offhand, which is a little bit higher, and that offhand is kind of flat, and it kind of just gently caresses the top of, like, the top side of that basketball. That way it can release off very easily as we go into the shot. All right, guys, and as we take a look at the jump shot, first we're going to take a look at Pascal's base. We go with set shot 20. This is the base where Pascal is going to keep his legs spread throughout the shot. Now for our alternate base, we go with base 39. One key thing, I really like base 39. One key thing, I do not believe this base is in current gen. I don't think this base is in current gen. I would probably say an alternate might be like maybe like Aaron Gordon or like base 112 or maybe 40. But yeah, I really like base 39, but base 39 on current gen is a little bit different than what we have on next gen. So this base set shot 20 would probably be what I go with on current gen. We blend release 137 and release 142 to 40 with slow. I really think it captures his shot very well. As we move over to the moving jump shots, we start with the free throw. Extremely textbook. Free throw 1 is perfect for Pascal Siakam. As we move to the pull-up, he does a ton of pull-ups. The big thing about the pull-up here is throughout that shot, it keeps his legs spread apart. He's really jumping kind of in the same spot. For the spin jumper, I think I actually did change this, but we did put this at normal because I like the leg kick. Pascal Siakam, as we'll see on his post fades, uses that off leg to extend it to keep space between himself, the basket, and his defender. For the hop jumper, this one was actually a little bit tough, but we go with normal. Normal has the most realistic hop jumper for Pascal because he plants his foot hard and then steps off of it. As we move to the layups and dunks, we were having such a laugh on stream because Pascal Siakam literally only does like 2 dunks. But nonetheless, we do have his dunks here. Go ahead and check those out. I'll let those play for us. As for the layup package, guys, we're not going to overthink it. We went with long athletes. It was really the only thing that fit Pascal in the way that he attacks the basket. So I got no problem with going with the long athletes package for Siakam. When we move to the post game, I went with normal 2. The reason being is when Pascal fades to his left, as I said, he uses that off leg to create a lot of space, and he just keeps it stiff and extended. And I thought normal 2 was the best one that covered that. For the signature combo, the dribble moves, I was actually very torn about this, but I was able to narrow it down to 3. I really like Devin Booker. I really like Jimmy Butler. And I really like, for him, Donovan Mitchell. The number one thing between all of these signature size ups is Pascal is going to get a little fancy with it, but he's going to stay low to the ground. And I thought that all of these do an actually fantastic job of that. I've seen him do basically all of these dribble moves. So at this point, maybe it's just best to pick the one that you like the best. I am particularly fond of the Devin Booker signature combo.